Okay, here we are. We're at the end of the season. We're going to show how to take the TV down. This is definitely a two-person job. So Lori and I are going to demonstrate how to do it. First thing to do is there are two little cords on the bottom of the TV. Lori's going to pull them straight down, and you can see it clicks. It still hangs on the TV, but it does pull out. So now she can let go, and we're going to hold the TV out so it doesn't re-click. And then in this case, I'm just going to have Lori take the TV off. It's light, it's probably 20 pounds. She's going to pick the whole thing off. You can see she just did that, no problem. And there are 3 cables on the back of the TV. So we're going to disconnect the power. Just pull this out. Again, if I wasn't holding the video camera, it'd be a little easier. Okay. And then on the other side, there are 2 more cables. There's a yellow one, and it's plugged into the yellow slot. You can see right there. I'm going to disconnect that. And then there's one that says HDMI, and it's plugged into HDMI 1. I'm going to unplug that. It's now free. Again, you can see Lori's holding it, no problem. And she's going to take it in, and we're going to slide it underneath the bed in this back corner bedroom. It can go under either bed, doesn't really matter. But so you're going to want to very carefully probably lay it down on the bed first. And then what we'll do is it's going to go screen side down next to the bed, and then we'll just slide it under. Again, two-person job. So I'm going to help Lori. We're going to flip it over. Be very careful. That screen is the part that people break. We're going to just lay it down on the ground. And then we're going to slide it as far back as we possibly can so that it's out of view of people. When you come in the spring, this is how you're going to find it. You're going to find the TV down here is unplugged. You're going to see 3 cables hanging from the wall, and it's ready for spring. So you're going to simply grab the TV from underneath the bed. Again, 2 people, probably better than 1, but 1 can do it. Just make sure you keep a firm grip on this. Easy to break. And we're going to want to bring it out, and you're going to want to make sure you're holding the front of the TV. So we're going to rotate here on the bed, and you're going to want the little cords to be on the down side. So and we're going to rotate it. It's ready to go. So Lori's holding the front of the TV. It's got the cables. So the first thing, again, two-person job. First thing we're going to do is we're going to plug it in. So while Lori's holding it, I'm pushing in the power. Oop. Gotta make sure that's in there good. And then I'm going to plug this into the yellow one. And then there's the third cable, it says HDMI. And we're going to put this into HDMI 1, the bottom one there. Sorry. With all 3 of them done, you want to make sure the cables are kind of right above this bump in the TV. And Lori's going to center it up. She's going to put the top on first, and it's going to go down. And while she's holding it, she's going to make sure it sits on there. So and then it goes down, it clicks in, and you know it's in because you can pull the bottom and it doesn't come away from the wall. At this point, you can kind of make sure while you're still holding it that it's good, and you're ready, set, go. To use the TV, all you need is this one remote. Simply hit the power button. It's unplugged. I guess I'll plug it in so I can show you.
We plug it into the top outlet so that you can still use the bottom for other things.
And now that everything's plugged in with the one remote power button, which will do both DVD and TV, the RCA remote does the VCR. We're going to push that button. It's going to come on. The first thing it's going to say is error, unable to connect to the Samsung server. That's because we don't have internet here. Just hit the middle button, this one right here. I'm going to hit that. It's going to say okay. It's kind of go through a startup here. It says AV, no signal. That's AV is the VCR. In this case, I'm going to have to go down, hit source. It says right now unknown because we just powered it off. HDMI 1 unknown. I'm going to hit that. It says unknown. It's going to go through a startup. Just give it some time. It's thinking. It's working on it. You may have to power on the DVD player, just using the DVD player remote. And it's thinking. There it goes. It says detecting device. Should only do this after you have to plug it in the first time. It says Blu-ray. Great. Blu-ray successfully detected. It changes to that. And look, now we're on the DVD screen. With my DVD remote, I can open the DVD. Just put my DVD in. Watch away. Again, leave it, unplug it when you leave for a trip. Take it down when you're done for the season.